guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, nice to see you. My name is Lauren. Thanks for coming. Today I am going to be talking about how I met my internet friends. And I haven't mentioned them before, but I have a group of internet friends that I text like almost every day. And I'm going to just talk about how I met them and that sort of stuff. Some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know, but I was gonna say used to have, I still have it, a Christian Instagram account called ILY Jesus, which is I love you Jesus, or that's what it stands for. And I started that probably back in 2013, 2014, sometime then. And I just started posting like motivational Christian stuff. I started making edits and writing little devotionals and that sort of stuff. And I was really enjoying doing that. And there's kind of a whole little community on Instagram of Christian Instagrammers that post devotionals, post stuff like that, all sorts of stuff. And I was like really looking forward to, you know, growing on that account. And I grew up to like 4,000 followers. I think I've lost a few since then, I don't know. But I know some people have like a lot more than that, and so not that followers matter or anything, but that was just a big accomplishment for me because I spent a lot of time on that account. I currently don't use it anymore. If you are interested on why I don't use it, I will leave a link down below to that page and you can read about it, but I still have that account just to like look back on, or if somebody comes across it and wants to read stuff, you know, because it's not like I'm ashamed of it, so I wanted to keep it up because, you know, memories and all that stuff. Anyways, one day, I sent out a DM, and this was back when DMs on Instagram, like, it would be the little icons all at the top. It wasn't like a text message, it was like a post, like you would post a picture, almost like post a picture when you would send it, and then it would like, people would like comment on it almost, but it would be like a private message. So anyways, I sent a picture, and I remember vividly, it was just this picture of a pink background with pineapples on it. If I find the picture, I'll like insert it here. And I don't know what came over me to talk about this or whatever, but I was on my period at the time, and I sent this out to maybe like 20 fellow Christian Instagrammers that I knew, and obviously they were all girls, because that would be weird if I was talking about periods to just like random dudes or whatever. Anyways, and I was just like, you know, oh my gosh, y'all, like, periods are horrible, am I right? Yeah, you know, that sort of thing, which, I mean, if you're a girl, you know, like, that's a, you know, not a weird topic of conversation. So I just started talking about that, and the conversation just like kept going on to all this other stuff, and it was between a bunch of different people. I just sent it to them, and I was like talking about it. I don't know why, like thinking back, I don't know why I felt the need to do that or why I did that, but that kind of started a relationship with me and a group of girls. And it started out with more people, and we would talk and whatever. Some people I never really grew fully like relationships with, but I still like know them, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't become super close with every single person, but me and this group of girls, we made a little name called the Basties, like Bae and Besties. It's like a combination of those two. This was back in the day when like Bae was like, you know, it was when Vine was popular, if that tells you how long ago this was. So Bae was like a popular term back then, so it was like, we're the Basties, you know. And we had a little Instagram account. I'll link all this stuff below if you are interested in looking at any of this. We started texting, or I think for a while we just kept it to DMs, that we would like DM back and forth and whatever. I do remember I texted one girl in particular first before any of the other girls, and that was Janae. She's a teenage Christian girl on Instagram, and I texted her and we were just talking about random stuff. You know, I'm not that I'm like don't like making new friends, but I'm really shy to new people at first, typically. So I was probably like awkward. I didn't know what to say. I'm bad at small talk. So we just started talking about Frozen, and because I think the movie had just recently come out at that time, and it was so cute. We like texted back and forth song lyrics, and we were like, I don't even know. We were like, you know, love is an open door, like back and forth or stuff like that. That was just like really cute and sweet and whatever. And then like an inside kind of joke now that happened is I was like, I would text them and be like, love you, sweetie, or whatever, because I don't know, sometimes I just call people like sweetie. I think it's just like a southern thing maybe, that I just like call people like, oh, it's like, I don't know, I do that to some people sometimes. And she was like, she was joking around, was like, okay, granny. And so then it became a thing that I'm the granny and she's my little whippersnapper, because I was like talking all funny, which is kind of ironic because I am the oldest of the group, just by a little bit. Janae is the same age as me, but my birthday is just a few months before hers. But anyways, so that was really fun, and that was a cute little like inside joke and whatever. Because I always joke with them, I'm like, I feel like a proud mom, you know, of how far we've all come. I feel like our group of friends has been together for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years almost. I don't know exactly. But yeah, we just started texting one day. We text all the time. We honestly, they are the people that I trust the most, if that makes sense. Even though I haven't necessarily met all of them, I did have the privilege to meet one of them, and that was awesome. And I might insert a picture here of when we met. It was really awesome. I had such a fun time meeting her. Her name's Claudia. She's a little bit younger than me, but we're all kind of around the same age, which is really awesome. And I truly think that God brought us all together, and I feel like, you know, I'm kind of the one who put us all together. Not that I like had the divine authority of putting us together, but like through me sending that DM, like initiated this whole thing. Without me sending that DM, this might have never happened. So I'm just like so happy that I did that and that all this has happened. I text them when I'm going through difficult things. Like last year when my anxiety was super bad, I would text them at like 5 a.m. and be like, I had a horrible panic attack last night, like can y'all please pray for me, and stuff like that. Like I would text them prayer requests. I would talk about, you know, stuff going on in my life. If, you know, a family member was like sick, like all that sort of stuff. Like literally I would tell them everything because I felt so close to them that I have like almost never felt anyone else. Like I'm very open with my mom. We talk about like everything, and in the same way I feel that with this group of girls, that I feel so loved and like that I can be open and be myself with them. And I honestly feel like it's because God brought us together, and I truly believe that this was a like God ordained thing. And it just every time I think about it, I just feel so lucky to have such amazing friends. And you know, I think a lot of times it's kind of hard for certain people to understand, like, how can you be friends with someone over the internet, like blah blah blah. And it's like, you know what, to people in older generations it might seem weird, but we have text message, we have email, we have social medias, and so it's not difficult to, you know, keep in contact with people. And you know, I think those relationships are just as real as physical ones with someone that might be right next to you. And a lot of times I feel like they might even be more special because you're able to, you like almost have to keep up contact with them. Like a person in real life, you might just be like, yeah, they're my friend, I see them, whatever. But like a internet friend, you have to text them to see how they're doing. You can't just go see them, which is also a downside of it. But you know, we all told each other, like, when we all get married, we all have to go to each other's weddings, we're gonna be each other's bridesmaids. We all talked, we've already like planned our weddings, and like it's so cute, and we're just like the best of friends, and I am so thankful and so lucky to have them in my life. And yeah, we just have so many amazing memories, and honestly, without them, I probably wouldn't have been able to get through a lot of the hardships in my life, just, you know, because of the prayer and support they've provided me throughout all the years, you know. I just wanted to tell that story because it's really, like, I don't know, it's like important to me, I guess, and it also just like means a lot to me. To all the internet friends I have out there, I love you all so very much, and I appreciate every single one of you. And to the Basties, I love you guys so much, and thanks for all the support and the love. I love you guys so much. You guys are always gonna be my little whippersnappers. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that story about how I met my internet friends. I think it's a really neat story, and to anyone else out there who has internet friends, you know, they're the best. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of how I met my internet friends. I think the story is really neat, and you know, I enjoyed telling it. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more if you haven't already. And like I mentioned before, I have links to that Christian account that I mentioned, and you know, our group account that you can look at and all that stuff if you're interested, you know, just in case you want to. Until my next video, bye!